I've been assaulted by them multiple times, but the most well-known one was in 2019 because in addition to being surrounded and mobbed and beaten on my head, just in the course of reporting on a public so-called demonstration in downtown Portland, they then dumped all the drinks on me, and I was bleeding out of my eyes and ear, and was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance and was diagnosed with a subarachnoid brain hemorrhage, which is bleeding in the brain, and I nearly died from that. And I continued reporting on them. That was 2019. The footage that's being shown on the screen now is in 2021, when after months of undercover work that I had been doing, I was discovered by them, unfortunately, in downtown, and they chased me through the streets and beat me severely then. And I was also hospitalized. So I've seen the violent extremism up hand. I've seen the organizing. I've seen the tactics. I've seen the weapons. So the executive order from President Trump, in my personal view, is quite welcome because this is openly organized criminality happening in many jurisdictions in the United States and internationally as well. Antifa is a movement aiming for anarchist revolution, and a lot of them are communists as well. So it's a combination of anarchy and communism. They believe the United States is a wicked nation, a nation that is fascist, and it doesn't actually matter who's in government, whether it be a Republican or a Democrat. They view the entire system as rotten. It needs to be toppled, and they think that they can help achieve that ultimate goal through destabilizing the country, either through riots or through other means. And so the violence is just one part, and people actually have a lot of questions about how they organize, because I think a misperception that exists on the right is that it's a centralized organization. It doesn't function like that. You really have to think of the movement and networks as similar to how radical Islam can organize, in that you can have an organized cell or group like Al-Qaeda or Al-Shabaab. And there are some Antifa groups in the US as well, international, that are quite organized in that structure. But then there are those who are self-radicalized through propaganda that's put on internet or through pamphlets and texts that are printed out. And in Antifa's terms, these are called self-realized direct actions. When one of those individuals decides to do something, autonomous actions, which they encourage, because if those individuals happen to be apprehended by law enforcement, which has happened and is happening, then it doesn't dismantle the network, because these are individuals operating autonomously.